Well, it's Friday and I'm in Houston Airport right now. Headed to gate C39. That's where Adam's flying into in like 20 minutes. Got to meet up with him. Go to the club lounge, then head to the convention center. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I got, this is some hummus. I put the tomatoes in it like a savage, and I'm ready for dessert.
Double filming. Yeah, thanks to Adam Korlick here, was kind enough to get me into the club lounge here.
My pleasure.
And I'm on my second plate. This hummus is amazing.
3 hours later.
Well, Adam just got done sneezing.
Did you guys hear it?
Yeah, I think so. Just like one
I hope
small.
you heard it.
Yeah. By the way, you're gonna find me saying a lot of this video F Sam. So in the comments, feel free to just type out just F Sam.
Sam is this like 19-year-old kid. I think he's 20 now, maybe. Canonically,
He said it, not me, but
hey, no, he's the one who did it.
okay. We just got to the East Pasadena Convention Center. Yeah. Technically Pasadena Convention Center. It's outside of Houston, Texas, but the event's called Retropalooza Houston. Just a giant mind fuck. We just call it Retropalooza Pasadena. Like, we're gonna go inside and say hi to Jay and the guys and what's not. All right, peace.
3 hours later.
If you notice something different, I got that lineup looking all fancy at the barbershop. Actually, it was a Sports Clips, but they did a pretty good job. While I was there, literally falling asleep in my chair, I hear a very familiar voice. I look to my right, and Adam is also getting his hair cut.
Yeah, it just kind of happened.
Yep.
So, like, I was just sitting there waiting for the dude. And the girl's like, "You here to get your hair cut, sir?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "I'm just waiting for my friend." Oh. And I was like, "Oh, do I need one?" And she was like, "You could use one." And she was right.
Yep.
Realized she was trying to sell me a haircut. I get that.
But she sold it well.
The next day.
The man, the myth, the legend, the tender. Kind of enough to give me a ride to the convention.
Yep.
Finally got to meet this guy in person. We've been talking since like 2016, and then just never met at any conventions. And then
It's been long enough.
hit up Jay. I was like, let's get this guy out to Retropalooza. He's texting now. Yeah. So, yeah, literally. Yeah. So, all right. About to go into the convention and give him his first Retropalooza experience. So,
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned. So I'm wandering around and I come across literally my effing childhood right now. The original Toys R Us price tags and everything. This is insane. This giant collection that my buddy Mel has brought with him. Everything comes from this one guy. His collection. It's crazy that he just bought out. So Derek, how did you acquire all this fancy Jurassic Park stuff?
So, my interns came to me one day and said, "Hey, we have a family friend of ours that we stopped from selling all those things to half-price books in the local video game store." I was like, "Well, what is it?" He sells video games and collectibles. I was like, "All right." So, when I went to their house to see everything, I was blown away. We're talking about over 500 Jurassic Park t-shirts new with tags, over 100 Jurassic Park Kenner toys, brand new in box, not including what was used, Disney. We're talking about a $250,000 collection sitting in this gentleman's house. And unfortunately, Clay he's in hospice with dementia. And because of that, we're selling it on his behalf. So I didn't buy the collection, we're consigning it. So if you're down here, come check it out.
Oh,
it's a beautiful
wow.
collection.
That is very awesome and kind of you to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, eventually, I will have earned enough sweat equity working it that it will absorb into my collection. But after a long period of time and after a bunch of money's been made for that.
Oh, yeah. I wish I would have brought more suitcase, luggage, something
This
like
is
that. But, yeah.
nothing. This is what's at my table.
This is like a 10%. Yeah, not even 2%. Yeah. Oh, that was the one I had. Oh my god. The Spitting Lizards.
Let's go!
Jordan Frody brought the monitor.
I brought the monitor. We still don't have the extension cord. Which is your
Yep.
job.
Oh, you didn't even get that. He calls us for a haircut. You can't even bring the extension cord.
He had me get a haircut.
Yeah. You guys know I sold my video game collection back in 2021.
Getting closer.
One of the consoles I let go, I'm still regretting, is the 3DO. And he's just got all this beautiful 3DO stuff. Just chilling there. Yep.
$25.
Oh, I got it. I got you on that, yeah.
I need some people
You're wrong. Greg, you're wrong.
Do it already. Oh my God. Did you just say his pants came off? Come on, man.
Day 2.
All right, it's day 2. We're checking out. Look at this guy. Tender's all set to go. One fun fact tonight is that our hotel for the convention's elevator decided to break down. So we're stuck to stairs. As a big guy, that's a problem. Not like stairs. Retropalooza Houston 2025. Are you excited? I see you got your whole
Absolutely.
suit on.
Good to go.
Gonna remind you that it's also like 2 degrees warmer,
Yeah.
more humid than yesterday was. We're literally parked right, under the sun.
I've got my fingers crossed that the AC doesn't go out because I am in 3 layers. So.
Yeah, we'll get you a towel or maybe one of those fancy neck fans that fancy people wear on planes. Yeah,
That would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, get something like that. All right, guys, stay tuned. Get the NBA Jam tournament coming up and our panel. All right, sweet. One of the more cooler things about being a guest at a convention is what we like to call this as the green room. It's where everybody goes and takes their breaks for lunch, and it's for volunteers, yes, and family of the guests, something like that. But there's always like really cool stuff in here. Like, I don't know what that stuff is. Not as fancy as like one of those Hollywood VIP rooms or something like that, but green rooms, but you get what I'm trying to say. So, all right, stay tuned. More Retropalooza.
Games on there. Yeah, it's demonstrable that you can.
It's 11.
With the exception of you.
All right, so we're about to start the official NBA Jam 2025 Retropalooza Houston tournament here in about 5 minutes. This awesome guy was kind enough to loan stuff from his shop collection so that we can get all this up and running. The NBA Jam going right there. We're also doing the Dr. Mario High Score Challenge. We got 2 really beautiful trophies going on. And of course, the Tapper one was doing that yesterday as well. So we're doing that. Going totally old school, pen and paper this time, digital laptop.
This is the NBA Jam tournament at the Retropalooza 2025, and I'm going to put some chrome to the trophy here. Watch how the magic happens. There we go. Right there.
All
Now we'll do a
right.
little boom shock lock on the other side.
Sweet. Oh, Patrick signed up. Me. I don't know if Patrick's playing. I think he meant to put me there. Put it in.
Here we go. Now we'll have to put the winner's name on the other side when it all happens.
All right.
There we go.
Perfect.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Time
Yeah.
will tell. What was that? What was he thinking? That was an ugly shot, man. Stockton shot was ugly. No, that one right there. That's a weird release. Thanks for throwing this NBA Jam tournament. A lot of fun. Thanks for everybody who played. And that's it. The nail in the coffin. Good night. Boom shakalaka.
All right, guys. Now that we finished all the tournaments for the day, I am able to roam the floor. And then I did my panel earlier too. There'll be footage of that later on I think Adam's channel. Now that I've done all that, I'm gonna roam the floor and possibly spend some money. I'm over at OK Cheese booth right now. Let's just stay down there. Which is all this G.I. Joes, He-Man, Turtles, even the box stuff.
What's up, Ty? You doing?
This goes crazy. There's that Wicket from Return of the Jedi. Oh, wow. Which one is that? No clowning around. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. The Logan Paul. That Dukes of Hazzard guitar. Those lunch boxes. Nerf ping pong. I remember that, actually. Remember seeing that in the aisles at like Toys R Us. Little Pokemon, air hockey, like pinball thing. That's pretty cool. Of course, the Turtles then. Turtles, RoboCop, the best. Like the Ronald McDonald watch and the Pokemon watch. It's really cool. I don't know what. What's this? Rainbow Braid. Oh, there's like tons of that. Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. Awesome stuff, Chief.
Thank you, broski.
Yep. Retropalooza 2, Day 2 in the books. Retropalooza Houston 2025. Completely over. Everybody's tearing down. He's down there. I don't know what he's doing. Malice still got his Jurassic Park stuff. I just met Greg Peters, the guy who created Animaniacs. Created the characters for Animaniacs, the Three Bird things, Thinking in the Brain, Johnny Quest. He did the Rugrats. He did the Sonic Spinball guy, Sonic and Knuckles, Tails, stuff like that. It's just no one knew he was coming. I guess he just bought a booth and set up, and he was friends with Paul Niemeyer and Charles. So, which I just think is amazing. Just what a great way to end the day. What a great surprise for me. I grew up in the 90s. It's Animaniacs every day after school. This was my jam. So it was just awesome. Isn't it awesome, Falcro? Isn't it awesome?
Totally freaking awesome.
Hell yeah.
A lot of fun.
Shout out to Falcro, guys. Catch him in my Discord server.